Llegaron los nuevos McCrispy Strips, listos para aventurarse en la mezcla de mayo ketchup, la barbecue que quedó en el fondo de la cajita, Hot Fudge Sundae y en la nueva Creamy Chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Los nuevos McCrispy Strips, ahora en McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast. The NBA playoffs are here, and Michelob Ultra is getting you closer to the game than ever with courtside seats and more. Enter now at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access Courtside 2024 to 2025 sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 or older. Ends on July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/superior access/courtside for free entry deadlines and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Hey, Ben, hit us with it, buddy.
Another turning point.
You're finding it. You're
Another
close.
turning point.
It's almost there.
A fork stuck in the road. Time grabs me by the wrist.
I feel like the chords are...
Say where to go.
Adam, what inspired this?
Oh, the places you'll go, Andrew. It's graduation season on today's episode of Advice Fight. Yes!
We're here.
Andrew is feeling it.
I'm not sure what song it was. It's pretty early in the morning.
Felt like White Orchid by the White Stripes was what I was kind of
yeah, maybe that is what it was. I don't know.
It was really feeling in that.
Sure.
Or maybe that's just a Jack White song. Either way, welcome to Advice Fight, everybody. The internet's only competitive advice podcast, we earnestly believe. My name is Adam Caton Holland.
I'm Ben Roy.
And I'm Andrew Orbidal.
And we are fired up and we're ready to advice fight today. I'm feeling kind of salty. I'm feeling a little belligerent.
And a little sweet?
No.
Oh, just
zero
salty?
sweet.
I thought you'd be
salty
like a
and
snack.
belligerent.
Okay.
Not at all.
Wow. Okay. Salty and belligerent.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your two adjectives for yourself, Ben? And do you know what an adjective is?
Wow.
An adjective is when you are describing something.
I mean, you're getting close.
That was one of those joke answers that was too real.
Is it a describer word?
Well, let's get over the definition part. Why don't you just list two that you feel are applicable to you currently?
I've got it.
Horny's off the table. I'm sorry, I'm taking that away.
Damn it. Okay, well, no, that's all right. That was my only one. Just can I take a...
Do you want me to ask Andrew and come back to you?
Come back around, but please come back to me.
Andrew, what are the two adjectives that you feel describe you today? I've got some because I love the energy that you came out with.
Oh, I'd like to hear yours.
I feel like you are combative.
Wow.
And excited.
I'll take it.
Oh, okay. So I see what's happening. I've got it. I would say mine would be crunchy and purple.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I mean,
so that's
technically
so you feel purple.
Those are adjectives.
I don't feel purple. No, it's just my
like
second word is purple.
Snack?
I don't feel purple. I'm sorry. The words are crunchy and purple.
Crunchy and purple.
Yeah.
I think that's ballpark accurate. 100%. I'm giving it to you because I would like to move on. A+.
Thank you.
Okay, Andrew.
That's our teacher's truly great.
Yes.
I need you out of my class, so here is a D+. Goodbye.
Andrew, your two adjectives. You have the floor.
Oh, I liked yours. Combative and excited. I was going to say little salty, little sweet, like a chocolate dip pretzel.
Okay, well, I said salty, so plagiarism.
Only
F.
one person can be a little salty?
Plagiarism, F. Turn in your own work.
I mean, it's just a word. We can't use words that other people have used.
Well, the student that sits conspicuously next to you had the same word, Andrew, and you do...
Okay, and the student is also grading me now?
You do have a little bit of a peaking problem. You've always had a peaking problem. Andrew has always had a peaking problem.
We've really gone back to Riff City today. You both are crushing it today. These riffs are hot.
He's a little peaker, isn't he?
They're hot and ready. That's it. That's mine. That's my adjectives. Hot and
Adam's
ready.
a little salty, a little weird today.
The reason I took it to school, guys, is because we have a letter from a teacher today.
Well, it's graduation season.
It is. It's graduation season. Hey, shout out producer Ron's child graduating. Already graduated by the time this comes out. Congrats, you did it.
Guys, don't you love hitting the graduation party circuit?
Yeah,
Adam,
dude.
we got to talk about this.
Be honest, isn't that kind of fun?
You don't know the kids. You're not part of the school.
See all the excited teens.
Again, I'm with Andrew on this one. We are a team, and if we take a loss with you,
and that's
like
a big loss.
That is a
I
big
don't do
loss.
anything weird.
It's going to
except
affect us.
Congratulate them.
Well-
Bring them Dr. Seuss's "Oh, the Places You'll Go" and take advantage of the spreads.
I know.
And take food.
You can't
home
call
with
them
me.
spreads anymore, Adam.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, it's just you saying, "Look at these spreads."
What a gorgeous spread you guys laid out. Congratulations.
Yeah. No, I think we have too much to lose right now. We have a full Patreon
There's zero
subscriber set.
weird or
We have
sexual
a
at all about it. It's
pretty
just like
good listening
hey,
base.
man, you guys, these are some good eats.
I mean, the
Good
kids
eats.
can tell you're like an energy vampire with these kids, and it's
I
sad.
talk about sports. I talk about current events. Hey, how about that Chicago Pope? I say, and then I take another plate, wrap it up with tinfoil, bring it home
A second plate.
for my kids and my wife.
Carrot sticks,
That's cool.
ranch. Thank you.
No, this is graduation season, and we do have a listener letter here about a commencement speech. But
They got to give one. They got to give one.
yeah, but have any of you ever given a commencement speech? I was mainly
that's
looking
every-
at Adam.
Good one,
At
Ben.
every graduation party I go to.
It looks
Oh,
at
nice.
producer Ron raised his hand. He's done it.
Oh,
Adam,
and the
have
Act
you?
4, we'll have to hear about this because
Yeah, for sure.
legally,
I've
producer
never-
Ron can't tell us right now.
Never given a commencement speech. No.
Not,
Wow.
never been asked.
Did you
Out of
speak
all
at-
of us, I would think that Adam would be the one to be asked to.
Did you speak at graduation?
At my
Your high school graduation?
No, I graduated third in the class, and only 1 and 2 got to speak.
No speech
I
for
sat,
bronze,
So I sat
baby.
there watching 1 and 2 speak with their dumbass fucking speeches, thinking about all the things I would have said, but I
You've
was
had
not
that
given-
chip on your shoulder this entire time.
Who are 1 and 2? What are they doing now with their lives?
Don't tell me you haven't been checking.
Oh, I know what they're doing.
Oh, yes.
One.
Oh, I know what they're doing.
Recently posted a video of himself weightlifting, which made me laugh. And
Your good friend Ben does that. What's so funny about that?
And I
I
was
never
like,
post
oh,
them of me
is
lifting.
one-
hello,
Ben?
valedictor, on your Instagram, weightlifting. And 2 seems pretty normal. I think she's married and got a kid. I don't know what she does. I had no judgment there.
Just kind of duds and do nothings, though. They didn't touch
they're
your
not
status.
Famous comedians. They're not published authors.
What did number 4 do? Do you know what number 4 did?
You think I look behind me? I have no idea who number 4 was. Hey, it's like Satchel Paige said, "Don't look back. Somebody might be catching up on you."
Yeah, no, he did say that, Adam.
He did.
And I think he was hoping when he said it that it was going to go to a white dude from Denver, Colorado. I was hoping he would say, "Boy, I hope this connects with a white guy from
Isn't it just
Denver."
a problem that anyone white reads anything black, Ben? Just it should never happen, huh?
No.
I should never learn about the Negro Leagues. Never take wisdom from someone because I'm white.
I'll tell you right
and he's
now,
black, so I can't
Satchel
appreciate anything he had to
Paige
say.
would have definitely fucking hated you. He would have hated. He would have hated everything about you.
No, you're right. You're right. Don't read literature. Don't read literature outside of your race, everybody. Remember that. That's what Ben Roy's saying. That's what Ben Roy's saying.
Adam did win the baseball challenge.
You're jealous.
so-
I know a Satchel Paige quote.
I'm not jealous at all. I read Satchel. You gave me the book. I read it, and I thought it was fantastic. But I don't go around tossing his words out as if they're somehow empowering me or that we battled the same things.
I like
get
it.
to
Want
I
to
like
know
the
another
quote.
Satchel Paige tip for a long life? Always be jangling. He literally said that.
Amazing.
So sorry that I said that out of my white mouth, Ben. I apologize.
Andrew, did you graduate?
We know that I didn't, and thank you for asking.
Yes.
You and
Well,
I,
like to
you and
hear
I don't
that.
have a lot of experience hearing graduation speeches.
I'm so mad at Ben. I really am.
I actually, I
don't
went.
need-
to my son's graduation. My son.
How was it? How was the speech?
The speeches were fine, but
Do you remember
it's a
literally
huge
anything
school.
about them?
Nope. I do know that Mayor Hancock was there. I do know that. This was before yes.
Producer Ron giving
us the
earnest
wrap it
air
up.
traffic control signal that we have a plane in distress right now.
Do you mean circle the airport?
Yeah.
Producer Ron, you
Because
mean go
Ben
around? Do a go around?
Ben has dredged up the name of Mayor Hancock, but doesn't know what to do with it.
I didn't walk with my class. I ended up having to go back and get my diploma some months later after finishing some credits. And I've always wanted to do a commencement speech, and I've always wanted to get a chance to wear a cap and gown because I've never
we could rent
had
you
one.
one, a wizard chest. I didn't know this was a dream for you. We could have done this long ago.
Can we do a Grolix graduation?
We could do a little. We could do a little Ben Roy graduation.
Oh my God.
We should do that for the intro.
We should do that for the intro. Is that it's graduation season and that Andrew and I never got to graduate?
I would love to get up on to give you guys your diplomas at the Grolix.
I don't have the credit hours still.
Yeah, somebody could intervene, and Andrew's like, actually, Andrew, you need to take.
I was thinking about the other day. I was like, the only higher education I've ever had is race car school.
Which, by the way, Andrew did do while we were filming the
and
show.
you crushed it.
true.
You did crush it. Didn't you get your diploma?
Zero
at race car school?
regrets. Zero regrets. And more useful. I still use the stuff I
My
learned.
Wesleyan graduation was awful. I was so ruthlessly hungover. I was on like 2 hours of sleep. Everybody was. And fucking Bill Belichick, the coach of the Patriots,
That was
somehow went to my school. He went to Wesleyan. Like, he's a fucking goon. I hate the Patriots. He went to my small liberal arts school. He was the commencement speaker, and it was the height of Patriots dominance. And for like 4 years, I'd just been in the heart of New England watching the Patriots win fucking everything as everybody talked shit to my Denver Broncos face. And then I just had to watch meathead Belichick in his best sweatshirt get up there.
Did he
and be
seriously
like,
wear a sweatshirt for the speech?
Nah, he had like he had the dumb commencement
I'd
gown
have to tip
or
my
whatever.
cap to him.
It was like 3 minutes long, and he was like, just being like, I remember when we were down against Oakland in the playoffs, and I'm watching all the fucking masshole bros next to me like weep, and I was like, get me the fuck out of this school.
Amazing.
Well, luckily
Amazing.
you were leaving.
Well, I kind of wish I had that. Andrew, do you wish you had a traditional graduation?
No. I mean, the circumstances are what they are. If I had had a graduation, I would have done X, Y, and Z differently, which would have, led to all different things in my life. So no, I don't regret not having graduation.
It's like, hey, don't look back. Somebody might be catching up on you.
See, and that's the kind of wisdom that's useful. Thank you, Adam.
Quotes from Satchel Paige, a
Thanks.
black pitcher.
I'm familiar.
All right. Andrew, do you want to read our letter? It is a long one.
Yeah, I'll read it. Unless Adam wants to. Adam has been catching up. He's been in the night classes. Did you want to take a stab, Adam?
I will take a stab.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
In the recent episode, All the World's a Stage, Imposter Syndrome Sally brought a great challenge to the table. I'd like to make a request for some further advice, since allegedly that's what you guys do now. That's a weird passive aggressive.
Little shot across the bow.
Definitely, yeah.
Allegedly, what? You're talking to three experts.
Well, that's what we've been fucking doing, changing lives one day at a fucking time.
Future letter writers, maybe don't be passive aggressive out the gates. It doesn't really help.
Adam is conjuring Satchel Paige quotes for your benefit. And this
Adam
is
is
what you give us.
basically a black pitcher now.
All right.
I certainly can throw faster and more accurate than you can. I am a high school teacher and have been asked by the year's senior class to give the graduation commencement speech.
Oh, this is
I've
exciting.
done this speech many times in the past, but I'm feeling completely out of material for this year. Help me come up with a timely, relevant, and not too serious speech idea that everyone can connect with. Thanks. and now there's an extra.
It's the PS that it really...
It doesn't even say PS. It says extra.
Extra.
Okay.
So like...
Bonus? Or I need more
Well,
from
it's a
you? I
bonus
want to
if you
drain
want
more. I want to squeeze more out of my time on this podcast, but go ahead, Adam.
Guess they're not a high school English teacher with extra. I've done speeches before that compared life lessons to driving a car, listed non-conventional lessons that people learn in each year of school. And last year, I fucking crushed a speech that was entirely made up of song lyrics.
Oh, wow. More bragging and also using an Oxford comma. This could be an English teacher. Just throwing that out there.
For the record, I am the embodiment of all the teachers and those who can't. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
There's so much hubris in this message.
Yeah, but referencing our show is cool.
But that's nothing to brag about because that amalgamation is terrible.
Well, he says, so I pretty much do whatever the hell I want, which was the ethos.
Above the law, teacher.
How can I deliver a rockin' speech and maintain my street cred as the coolest teacher? Ben in Oregon. So we have our marching orders. He wants help delivering a timely speech that crushes. He's not inspired this year, and he needs help, and he's turned to the internet's foremost advice fighters.
You know what I think? I think we should deliver mini commencement speeches to the class of 2025 to inspire Ben.
Not me, Ben in Oregon.
Right.
Well, Ben could use a little also if we can inspire
I would like to
multiple
graduate
Bens.
at some point.
That's
so
great.
I do think inspiring me to graduate is not necessarily a bad idea.
Do you think Ben lives in Bend, and is that hard for him?
Oh, that's fun.
Corpse him.
Ron, go
Hold
ahead
him
and
up,
leave
hold
all
up.
that silence time in. Thank you.
There it is. Good. Yep.
I wonder.
We do have our marching orders, as Adam had said, and I hope that this is my chance to graduate. Yeah, this is going to be exciting.
Ron, please throw in a snippet of Graduate by Third Eye Blind. And we will get into it in the second act.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I feel like it's implied.
Sometimes people need the instruction.
I found a kid who swings a golf club like a dream. I'd like to try to qualify him for the U.S. Amateurs.
Coming to Apple TV Plus.
What's your name?
I'm not into older guys, but I'm flattered.
A new comedy series, Stick.
I don't want to go on this trip.
Your mouth's saying one thing, but those eyes are saying something else.
From the home of Ted Lasso.
This is your shot at redemption? This is your mulligan?
Owen Wilson.
This game takes and it takes. The game's finally giving me something back.
Stick.
You know Arnold Palmer?
Iced tea, lemonade, mix it.
I'm missing a nap for this.
Streaming June 4th on Apple TV Plus.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for this day.
We are back. It is Act 2, and that is the act where we get into the advice. And I would like to offer some advice to Ben. Don't pray when it rains if you don't pray when the sun shines. You know what I mean, my man? That's a Satchel Paige quote, Ben. A black pitcher.
Adam.
That's
Don't
a cool.
pray when it rains, Ben.
These
If
are-
you don't pray when the sun shines,
These
buddy.
are great.
I'll tell you that
quotes.
right now.
That's great, Adam. And I'm
Is it problematic, Ben, that I said that? Am I on a list?
okay.
I like this. I like this contentious riff. We have a letter from Ben in Oregon. The cool teacher needs a little help delivering a great commencement speech. They've delivered a few in the past, compared life lessons to driving a car. They listed some non-conventional lessons that people learn in school. They crushed a speech that was entirely made up of song lyrics.
Bragging.
So those are a few things that they have
Braggadocio.
already done. But they're looking for something new, something fresh. And so we are going to deliver mini commencement speeches to the class of 2025.
And you're saying mini, not many, right? Mini.
Mini is in miniature.
Micro.
Miniature.
Okay.
Thank you. Micro commencement speeches to the class of 2025 to hopefully inspire our listener, Ben, and the class of 2025.
All right.
This is competitive,
Of course.
advice. There can only be one. We will eventually vote, and we can't vote for ourselves. So that is a crucial element to all of this.
Yep. And if you aren't familiar with the rules, whoever won the last episode gets to choose the order that people go in. And that was me. I won. It was a pretty cool victory. If you missed the episode, go back and listen, because I think I brought something different, and I kind of changed the game a little bit, but we're not going to get into that. And the stuttering that you're hearing in my voice tells you that I'm passionate. That's all that means. It's not actually that I'm experiencing some sort of neurological problem.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's passion. And
I've
I want
already called 911, and they're on their way.
Do a welfare check on old Benny boy.
Can we get a welfare check on Porky Pig over here?
because Andrew
Not because
is
of the stutter, because of the weight
No, Ben makes fun of my hearing impairment, so tit for tat, I'll make fun of his disability.
and his weight.
but I get to pick the order because I won last time. And because I think Adam perhaps may have accidentally hit upon a formula to slow down Andrew's surge into first place because he is currently winning. I am going to make Andrew go first again and keep this pressure on the big doggy.
Yeah. I mean, when you're in the lead.
So now first is bad, we're saying it. For a while, going first was the coveted spot because
I didn't say that. I'm just saying it's part of the formula.
You wanted
it could be
from the tree, but now...
Well, you fell on your face the last one. You didn't even give us a loop. You gave us an out and back.
Fell on my face. I guarantee that listener did my loop. You might have won, but... we all know who truly won.
No, that's not true because they didn't see anything.
Guys, people might just listen to this episode, not know the last episode.
Yeah, well, Ben is the one bringing it up.
That's not my fucking fault. Ben
is the one bringing it up.
All right, everybody.
For this micro speech, Andrew's going like the Micro Machine Man.
So Andrew,
oh
again,
man, if I could deliver the commencement speech,
do it like the Micro Machine Man, and you might have a W at the end of this.
My mind is destroyed.
Andrew, get into the Toctagon. Andrew is first into the Toctagon. We've got our letter, giving a speech, making it cool. Homeboy does not want to lose his street cred as the cool teacher, which by saying he's the cool teacher has already forfeited his street cred.
Some pretty serious doubts.
I mean, just ask Lauren Payton. That's what he did.
But we're going to lock him in. He's got 3 minutes. When he gets down to 1 minute, he's going to hear this sound. Oh, that's a good one. Then when his minute is up, that's his time. And at the end, we will vote. Andrew, you are in the Toctagon. Are you ready to give your advice?
Yeah.
Love it. Love the energy.
I love it. I love what I'm seeing. Andrew, you are in. The door is closed to the Toctagon.
You said I'm in there 15 times.
3,
I'm in
2,
there.
1. Advice.
Again, love the energy.
As you know, often with commencement speeches, we have a special guest. A special guest is brought in to deliver the commencement speech to jazz it up. Unfortunately, class of 2025, our special guest speaker, former Denver Broncos kicker Rich Carlos, was unavailable. We were unable to get him in his place. We have procured a guest speaker. Please welcome class of 2025 graduates, Patriot Andrew.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh, wow.
What's up, class of 2025? If I can even call you that, if that's who you really are, it's time for your fake education to be over. What'd you spend the last 4 years in this woke hellhole learning anyway? How America's bad? How America's bad because we stole all of our land from people who already lived here? How we shipped people over to do all of our free labor, building our generational wealth through slavery? That's what they had you learning about science? What'd you learn about? Climate change? Man-made climate change? If the climate's changing, why does it still cool off at night, huh? Answer me that, professor.
I have to turn on the volume.
Answer me that. You can turn it down. I'm still here. I'm still talking. So now you're done. Now you're done with this bullshit. It's time to enter the real world. Well, you can skip college, my friend. You can skip whatever liberal arts college you're going to. You don't need that, all right? You want an education? You come work with me at the Jersey Mike's at 44th and Wadsworth. Yeah, I'm the assistant manager. I'm going to put you through your paces. You're going to learn a little bit about the real world, about responsibility and timeliness and keeping the fucking tomatoes cold, all right? Welcome to life, class of 2025. That's it. I'm out.
Okay. Wow. It was a 2-minute manifesto or something. It was definitely, wow. Adam, thoughts?
Just none at all.
Speechless, which is what you want a good commencement speech to do.
And I mean, the way you channel this character is unbelievable, Andrew.
It's like my Jekyll and Hyde, you know?
It's so effortless. It's terrifyingly effortless.
Yeah, I really
have our first entry.
You had your first little commencement speech. So Adam, it's now your turn.
Oh, wait, Andrew, I'm sorry. Did you think that I was going to pick Adam? No, I'm shaking things up.
You have to go last, dum-dum. The winner goes last.
No, I get to pick
No,
the
the
order.
winner goes last and then picks the rest of the order.
Adam?
I mean, changes are exciting.
No, we're not
aren't they?
changing this. Winner goes last. That's the worst spot.
But Andrew, it only takes 2/3 to ratify any sort of amendment.
Oh, so you're
Ben's?
fucking yourself off Ben's dumb idea?
I don't know up from
Tremendous.
down. I don't know what'll happen.
Do you see
if
what
we
I've
do
done?
this.
I've made it psychological.
No, winner goes last because last is the worst spot.
God, you're such an asshole. You know, this is part of Patriot Andrew trailing in. And this is the problem. You know, Dan Whitney, who is Larry the Cable Guy, he did the same thing, Andrew. He flirted with a character, and now he is that character. And if
And
you're
now
not
he's
careful,
a multi-millionaire.
You're going to get stuck like
I'll
that.
open for Patriot Andrew, and I'll do whatever jokes you need me to do.
Thanks. Good. We're booked at a
All right.
casino
Ben, I'm
in
not
Great Falls,
ratifying.
Montana.
Great, Ben. I'm not ratifying your change yet, but I want you to clock that I was intrigued by it.
Clocked. I've got your clock in my hand.
Okay.
Sounds good. Adam, it's your turn. We're closing you into the octagon. Ben, let go of his clock. Let go.
No,
Jesus.
it's-
Let go of my clock. Don't make it poke through the octagon.
It's so warm. It's the heat. It's this clock generates. That
I can't fight without my clock, my sole possession.
What a gimmick for a pit fighter.
Guys, my pitching philosophy is simple. Keep the ball away from the bat. Satchel Paige, black
Nice.
pitcher.
Why don't you save it for your commencement speech? 3, 2, 1. Advice.
Class of 2025. First and foremost, congratulations to you. You put in the work. Unlike Ben or Andrew, you were able to graduate high school.
Okay.
Proud of you
Kind of
for seeing something
a
through.
shock.
kind of an odd
Proud of you for seeing
angle
something
when you're going to
through.
need our votes.
Because a lot of people, and not a lot of people, but some that I know don't do that. This country has nothing for you.
Andrew, are you timing?
You will not be able to afford a house. You will not live in an environment that can guarantee you won't be shot or that will burst into flames. You are 18. You have the whole world in front of you. Get out of the United States. Go somewhere foreign, preferably north, where it remains cold. Become a climate destination tourist and stay for a while. I hope you come back. You are the future. We could use you changing us, but it's not looking good here. And you've got an opportunity to flee. I'm entrenched. I got these fucking kids. I got a house. I can't run. I want to, but I can't. You can. You're free. What are you going to sink yourself into fucking college debt over some bullshit degree? Does nothing for you? No. Go. See the world. We're going to be in camps soon.
Jesus Christ.
We are. And we're all just kind of passively being like, it can't happen. It's happening. But not for you, friend. You're 18. Get out. In other countries, you can drink at 18. Oh my God. It's so fun. Those years, 18 to 21 drinking.
They don't even count for your liver.
You don't even have a fucking hangover yet. Fuck early, fuck often.
For people listening, Adam checked
the
his
dean
notes
is headed to the
for
stage right now, walking pretty briskly.
I honestly don't even know if there'll be a planet in 20 years. I don't think you need to honor any sort of moral code.
Whoa.
I think you just need to get out and live for you and experience all that life has to offer while there's still some around. It's the planet's last gasp. And you're lucky. You got to live here. You get a few more years. Do it all. And don't do it in America. Go somewhere foreign. Fucking drink and don't apologize. The end.
The end. They always say at the end of the commencement speech. Wow. So personal. So eerily
deeply
personal.
It felt
That Patriot Andrew character comes natural to me, and that also came pretty natural to you, Adam.
yeah. So does Draft Dodger Adam. So Socialist Adam. He stands a direct contrast to Patriot Andrew.
Yeah,
I could see the golden-hued memories of Spain fluctuating behind Adam.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And I just say go there and stay there because you probably got a decade
After
left.
that speech, there's just like 6 or 7 kids that don't stand up. Everybody exits the auditorium and they're just still sitting in their chairs.
They're like, fuck early, fuck often?
Yes.
There's a lot I liked about that speech, Adam. I'm not going to lie.
There was. I bet you reached one child with that. I'd be willing to bet you reached just one
Ron's
child.
kid just dropped out of college.
Yep.
Yeah, they just tore up the acceptance letter and
on the way to Lisbon,
to Guam.
Portugal. No,
The
Portugal.
weight of the world is not on your shoulders, friend.
You went to the U.S. territory of Guam.
Yeah, Andrew's like, if I'm letting it all hang out, it's Guam style.
I'd like my nachos Guam style.
It's Guam time. That's what my shirt says. It's Guam time.
Guam in 60 seconds.
Hey, nice. That's what the back says.
That's what the back says. I'm Guam in 60 seconds. All right. Or Dead in Guam is pretty cool too. All right. Is it my turn?
It is your turn. Ben.
My mouth gets dry.
Get in. Yes. Get in.
I've always wanted to
nervous.
do this.
Yeah, because this is the commencement speech. You've always wanted one of your own, but now you're delivering it to the class
This
of
is the
2025.
commencement speech I've always been meant to give.
Don't you cry on me now.
Don't puke.
I'm going to slap you. I'll give you a slap.
I'm
calming you down.
You got to be a cool
style.
teacher for Ben in Oregon.
You're in a cool punk rock band. You can't talk to these kids. You can't get down on their level.
No, I can't. They're so
Why
far
do you
away.
get down on one knee? Oh, I bet his first move is to get down off the stage and get in the crowd like he always
in
does.
the crowd,
putting his hands in their mouth. And
but
again,
you guys, let me do my thing.
All right.
Let me do my thing, he says.
What we don't tell you, Ben, is that Andrew and I prop bet on your advice fight every episode.
It's that predictable.
Yeah, we're on DraftKings making a lot of money, to be honest.
So part of this would require a bit of theatrics for mine. So I'm going before I start
the material.
I would like to set the scene.
Oh,
that I walk out and I stand in the center of the crowd. Thank you. That's all.
In the crowd. Okay.
I'm in
not
the
on the
crowd.
stage.
Interesting. Yeah, everyone's like, "Where is the speaker? Where's the speaker?" And then the spotlight finds you.
Are you mic'd or are you a cappella?
I'm on a headphone mic.
Oh,
I've come out wearing one. So
headphone mic means business. It means
Titus time. It's Titus time.
Yeah, it's Titus. It's Titus time. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. Advice.
I come out. I'm in my robe.
Oh no.
Is that what it's
Bathrobe?
called? Is it a robe
Oh,
or
the
a
gown,
gown?
the ceremonial gown.
The ceremonial
right.
gown.
It
Yes,
could've
I'm
been
in
a
my gown.
bathrobe.
And I come out.
Open bathrobe, no underwear.
And then I focus in on one child who is the embodiment of all of the kids there. The one
kid with
boy.
the lisp. The kid with the lisp.
Son, you probably think that you're entitled to this diploma because you completed your credit hours. But son, we live in a world that has walls. And those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. And who's going to do it? You, Lieutenant Weinberg?
Yep.
I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom.
Wow.
You weep for Santiago. You curse the Marines. And you have the luxury. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know, which is that Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque,
Ben, can I see your eyes? Are you reading this or memorizing? Because it will affect my vote. If it's just from memory, I am impressed.
He's reading. He's literally using his finger. He's using his finger to follow along with the words.
He does seem to be doing some reading.
You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't want to talk about at parties. You want me on that wall. Yeah. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code,
Andrew, you got the time on this?
and loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom that I provide and then questions the manner in which I would provide it. I would rather that you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand a post, because either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
Boy.
Boom.
And that's time.
Wow. You know what's the funniest about that is I haven't seen the movie Ben was referencing. So that was just an iconic speech with no reference point for me.
It wasn't a movie speech at all.
Oh, really?
No, I just riffed that off
Radio
the
play?
dome.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So sad. And there was a minute. Well, I'll save it for Act 3. I will save it for
What
Act 3.
I think that speech hits a lot of timely things. There's a lot of talk of walls.
Yep.
There's a lot of talk about an
Marines.
entitlement. The Marines, perhaps you could join in. I'm not getting a big kickback, but the U.S. Armed Services are padding my pockets for every child
That's
I can send in
responsible
their
for a
direction.
graduation commencement speech.
Yes. And so I memorized that, and I think you guys should give me a little bit of credit for that.
Sure. And it was a very impressive performance from pure memorization.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
We are going to take a break. We are going to come back with the verdict. I think you all should stay tuned. We'll be right back.
So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, you noticed around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn Premium, which helps you get the business growth you want. Think big, small business. Think big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
We are back.
We are back, and thanks to the magic of podcasting, it's time to vote.
Before we vote, I would like to say one thing. Avoid fried foods which angry up the blood. Satchel Paige. Black pitcher.
Amazing. Okay, now that you're like adding that, because Ben made you, it's worse.
At first, I
bad.
felt bad, but now I don't feel bad because the whole ending it with Black pitcher and not his name does feel problematic now.
Satchel Paige. Leroy Satchel Paige.
Black pitcher.
Yeah,
you want to say it.
You did that one.
You wanted to say it.
So we gave our advice to the teacher just to kind of sum up the advice. I brought in a special guest speaker, which everyone loves. I brought in Patriot Andrew to give a special guest
and Ben
commencement
did
speech.
bring in plagiarist Ben.
No. I did a dramatic reading from a teleplay. And do you want to know whether or not I memorized it or read it? Do you want to know?
You so clearly
I do.
Do you want to know the
it.
truth about that, Adam?
Yes, I do.
I don't think you can handle the truth.
Okay, you walked right into that. You walked right
back.
into
You can't
that.
handle the
And
truth.
you're back.
Oh.
In my good
Now I know
graces.
what movie it is. I still haven't seen it, but I remember.
You've never seen A
that.
Few Good Men?
It's a great movie.
Oh, it's a fantastic performance by Jack Nicklaus, the golf player.
I'll take your word on it.
And Dudley Moore, sex symbol.
Adam's advice was dark but true, but then it veered toward the end into a little bit of nihilism that I personally didn't love.
We
Don't
live
live
in
by
nihilistic
don't
times.
live by a moral code. Be out there just living for you, kind of turning this person into a sociopath who's just kind of enjoying their the world just for them. And then Ben read a movie speech.
I did not read a
From the
movie
internet.
speech, first of all. And second of all, there is a lot.
You read
We're
it.
talking a lot about walls.
You read
We're
it.
talking a lot about entitlement. We're talking a lot about duty and honor, code, God. That's first of all, that's evergreen. And second of all, that is right now. We are living in those times. Make a choice, young man. Make a fucking choice.
Ben read a movie speech from online. It's time to vote.
Go ahead, Andrew. Your vote first.
Oof. Well, we can't vote for ourselves. Ben's speech, while rousing, did nothing for me because I don't know the source material.
What are you talking about? You laughed. You had a great time. And listen to the message about it. Pick up a gun. Stand a post. Stop acting like you're entitled to freedom. Stand up. Don't run from the U.S. Stand guard. Watch over her.
Psychotic. I liked Adam's and most of all of my Adam's message. Yeah, get out there, see the world. The world is a huge place.
Have sex, fuck.
There's so much. Yeah,
fuck it,
enjoy being young,
and maybe come back at some point. That's
don't
not
come
a
back.
message.
You shouldn't come back. I
said don't come back.
I think.
I thought you said maybe you can return at some point. And
I guess I did say if you
left it open.
How it goes.
That was for the parents. That was for the parents thinking like they're going to come back. You're not going to come back.
Right. Because I want both the parents and the kids to feel good on this.
I'm voting for Adam because if I hadn't brought in a special guest, Patriot Andrew, my advice would have been eerily similar to Adam's, minus the not living by any moral code, which kind of...
That was just kind of... I regret that. You should be moral. You should be a moral person, but you should just fucking party and do it all and have fun.
My vote is for Adam. Adam, your vote.
For a minute watching Ben, I thought I was getting a window into theater Ben. And I thought he was pulling a monologue from his theater days. And I was like, holy shit, Ben's going deep to nail this after 30 years. Like sometimes Ben will do this obscure plane knowledge. He just knows a lot about planes and it comes out of this deep place. And you're like, oh, Ben was a nerdy kid. He wasn't just a punk rocker. He was obsessed with planes. And I thought he was accessing that and showing us that theater side. And then it became so transparent that he was reading it.
I was not reading it. Prove it.
That I became truly it was a journey. I was disgusted by you and then saddened for you that you would resort to this.
Oh, I was reading it? Okay. Well, if I was reading it and I turned my lock off on my... Nope. We got to get rid of that.
Ben doesn't know how to turn his phone off. He's never done it in his entire life.
Yep.
So first I was disgusted that he would do this choice. Then I was saddened for him that he'd stoop to this. And then I was mad that he would use this as a guy who does stuff with him, that he would use this as a comedy device. So the whole gamut for me, just over it.
Okay.
And I like Patriot Andrew. I really do. I'm voting for Patriot Andrew.
Ooh.
Wow. This is tough. Because one, I've been accused of a certain type of behavior.
One that may have precluded you from graduating in the first place.
Look, Adam, look at me. You ready? Watch me do it again. I'm going to do it again.
We do not have the time for you to do it again.
Hold on. I want to see how he does because I'm looking in his eyes.
No, he's got a laptop in front of him. He's reading it off the laptop.
That's not true at all.
Look at his eyes. He's reading.
They're not even locked in.
That's not true.
His eyes have everything but legs going from word to word. Come on.
That's not true. You guys don't. Okay, I'm ready to do it. Do you want to see me do it?
We don't have the time, and you're reading it.
No, it's like a 9-minute fucking speech.
It wasn't 9 minutes. I got it in my 3-minute time. And I want to be clear. There were some... I've seen commencement speeches. They always go, and now a quote from...
Yeah, but they don't do a whole movie.
But what is a quote?
And they don't lie about reading it.
I never lied. I'm not done yet.
Oh.
I wasn't finished yet. You guys didn't let me say it, but I wanted to make this special for the students. How about if I just try it again? How about if I do something else? Please, can I put the gown on again? I want to put the gown on again.
We got to get this guy out of the auditorium.
I'm picking Andrew. I don't like yours, Adam. I don't like yours. I don't think it's a way to deal with it. I think Andrew is raising a country of patriots. And I think that's what Ben and Oregon should do. And this is where Andrew and I aligned in our speeches. His was close. Patriot Andrew would have loved plagiarist Ben's message, which is that pick up a gun, stop being a cuck, and stand guard. Stand guard. What did you say? You said run off like a pinko commie Nazi. And what did Andrew and I said? We said be American, print money. It doesn't have to be rooted in anything. Gold? We don't even know it. We just print the stuff. Put it into circulation. And when inflation gets too high, you burn some cash. You burn some money in a furnace. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I truly believe. Manipulate the value of the dollar. I say lower. You know what I also want to say, Adam? Call the Fed up right now. Tell them to lower interest rates.
Okay.
What are they waiting for?
All right.
And that's basically what my message was saying. Pick up a gun, stand a post,
Call
lower
the
the
Fed.
interest
Lower
rates,
the interest
call the
rate.
feds.
Got it.
That's it. Andrew, you got yourself another W, and I hate to see it because that big ass of yours is getting smaller and smaller as it disappears on the horizon. How do you keep winning with dumb shit? You keep.
Man.
I don't know. And apparently you made me go first, which was such a bad position.
I was trying to play the game that
I took
Adam
a real
had
risk
started.
voting for Adam because Adam was one behind me, and I was like, "Oh man, this could fuck me." But thank you, Ben. Thank you for coming through when I
appreciate
needed
the
you.
risk. I don't even know what Ben's doing anymore. It's just like I'm over it.
I am definitely what I have learned is confusion is important.
It's like muscle confusion.
You got to confuse the populace.
I think in season 2 of Device Fight, Andrew, we think about recasting.
That's not a bad idea. Ron is becoming a lot, and he waves his fingers a lot into the screen, and he look his face. Yep, he's telling me no. Do you think we're going to get sued by both Billy Joe Armstrong of Music's Green Day and by the writers of A Few Good Men?
Maybe.
Could be.
That'd be kind of cool, right? Like that would be a big boon. Is that a word? Boon?
All right, let's get to plugs.
Is that a word?
Ben's backstage after delivering his
big thanks.
Is that a word?
Ben in Oregon for the boon to our listening ship. By the way, did we mention we did 2 of these in a row?
I don't know if we can ever bank 2 again.
I like it. No, I like it. I like the. It's like jazz, baby.
It is free flowing, and I think we're gonna see that this is gonna add a lot of listeners. Big boon, Adam.
Yes.
What do you have for plugs? You mean what? You acted like you were in trouble.
What do you fucking want?
This comes out on the 3rd of June.
June 5th, I will be at the Denver Comedy Underground, everybody. If you're in Denver, I don't think I'm going to be doing a headlining set any other time in June. So, why don't you come out June 5th, Denver Comedy Underground. Hey, my birthday's June 2nd. Maybe you bring me a gift.
Maybe
you bring me a gift.
Maybe.
To my show June 5th at the Denver Comedy Underground.
Thursday night. Doing the big Thursday night. Got it. Sounds like it.
Thursday night show downtown.
If you're listening to this episode when it comes out on June 3rd, I will be headlining Comic Sense in Boulder, Colorado. This Thursday, the 5th through the 7th. On Saturday, I will be down there.
You can bring Ben a gift for me, too, to his show.
I will deliver that gift
He'll bring it to me.
to Adam. And if you don't know this place, it's an adorable little comedy club, speakeasy thing in the basement of the Hotel Boulderado. Great shows. It is so fun, but tickets are very limited. It is a very small space, so please get them now. Andrew, what do you got?
I got a show for you and me, Benny boy.
Oh, shit.
June 15th, Father's Day. Ditch the old man. Come see Ben and I co-headline in Colorado Springs. Or, bring your dad. Make it special.
You guys keep co-headlining. Is it something I'm doing?
I think your asking price precludes us.
Well, it's also that you're talking to 2 stalwart patriots who are here for the long haul.
Where are you performing Colorado Springs, you bad boys?
That's a great question that I don't know the answer to.
We're performing at Oscar Blues in the basement of Oscar Blues. We're doing it for a nominal fee.
Well, happy Father's Day to me.
And because of that, I sure hope that the feds lower the interest rate because we are not making a lot of money.
I'd like to thank producer Ron for always crushing these episodes. Thank you, Ron. I would like to thank Mike Henderson of Plan 9 Sound for making our audio from our live show sound so good. All the clips that you see, that's Mike's work. And I would like to thank Illegal Pete's.
They make this shit happen.
I got to tell you, half the time I go into Legal Pete's, I'm getting a discount. Somebody recognizes me. They just take half off. I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's great. And
I don't have a lot in life. I don't.
They've always taken care of us. Sometimes they'll go, you know what? That's on us.
Sometimes they'll go, hey, throw a cookie in the bag. They got these delicious little chocolate chip cookies up front.
I've never gotten
That's
a free
great.
cookie.
I really appreciate that.
You know who's a sweet little cookie too? Charlie Continental.
Oh,
he wrote
my God.
He wrote that theme song. You know what's also like warm cookies for the soul?
What?
Right there. Patreon subscribers, patreon.com/Grolic Saves. You're like the gooey little bits in the cookie of life. When we bite in, we're like, is that a Patreon subscriber?
Or a macadamia nut?
It's not. It's a Patreon subscriber dribbling down my lip.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Well, Ron didn't like that.
Well,
if you join the Ben
park
tier,
the car.
you can dribble down Ben's
Yeah,
lip.
there
if
is a
you'd like
lip
to.
dribbling option that you can join.
As always, please send us your questions. question@advicefight.com. We love them. They're pouring in.
If you write a banger, we'll move it to the top of the pile.
We will, because we love it. Give us a sexy, scary, sultry, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Ben. Oh, they started real bad with the adjectives, finishing strong.
Yes, it did. Purple, building, rock.
He looked up that last one off his phone. Great episode.
I'd like to close with a quote by Satchel Paige, renowned black pitcher. Avoid running at all times.
Okay. Wow. And then look at my eyes.
I do.
Son, we live in a world that has walls.
No.
You can't. It turns out you can't fake reading.
And those walls have to be guarded by men. Play us out, Charlie. Who's going to do it? You little fucking cuck. You're going to stand there? Andrew? Adam? You're going to do it? You have the luxury.
Good job, Ben.
You have the luxury
Really good
of
job.
not knowing what I
And
know.
you can put the guitar down.